Leaving the house with a baby shouldn't feel like a space mission, but it did.
Now this is how we travel.
Come on in, we'll show you how we figured it out.
Welcome to Kate and Mike's Adventures. I'm Mike, an engineer.
And I'm Kate, a scientist.
And this is Anastasia, our little explorer. She's the reason we had to figure all this out to begin with.
And she's definitely been our best and toughest field test.
And trust me, we learned some things the hard way. Have you ever tried changing a diaper in a McDonald's bathroom with a giant diaper bag and nowhere to put it? Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, that was a rough trip.
But we streamlined it, and we're going to show you exactly how we made leaving the house way easier. All right, so this is the A.S. pack, Assortment of Sanitation Supplies. Everything in here is for A.S. A.S. cream, diaper rash cream. A.S. cover, diaper. A.S. wipe, baby wipes. A.S. pad, puppy pad, for sketchy changing tables.
You're really going to call it that?
Absolutely. It's unforgettable, and you won't forget what goes in it. Now that works great for a quick trip, but what if you're gone all day, or even overnight?
That's where we needed a foolproof system, and we'll show you what that is in a minute, or what worked for us.
Before we figured this out, I made all the rookie mistakes, like our stop at McDonald's on our Indiana trip. I was on my own with Anastasia. She was in her car seat. I had this huge diaper bag, and when I got into the men's room, there was nowhere to put it. No shelf, no hook, nothing. So I ended up balancing it on top of the door and just hoping it wouldn't fall on that nasty bathroom floor. And trust me, bringing the stroller in, not an option. Those wheels would have picked up everything off that floor and brought it back into the car. That's why I built the A.S. pack. 5 diapers, cream, wipes, and pads. I tracked it. She needs her diaper changed 15 times in a 24-hour period, so 5 diapers gives you 8 hours.
And for those shorter trips, skip the stroller altogether and stick to some sort of carrier. There are wrap carriers, which are great for newborns. I personally hated them. They were really complex to put on, especially when I had a fidgety newborn in my hands, but I know that there are people who really love them. Then there are a bunch of soft structured carriers. There are a ton of brands on the internet. Mike did a video about the Ergo Baby. He really likes that one. I prefer the Happy Baby. It just works better with the geometry of my body. And then there are also hip carriers that are available, and those are for kids that are slightly older. Anastasia's not there yet, but they're great for kids who like to be taken up and down a bunch.
For long trips, you think you need to bring everything that your kid has ever touched? You're wrong. Pack just enough to get there, leave everything in the car, purchase what you need when you arrive, and restock the A.S. pack as needed.
If you're pumping on the go, this is definitely not the pump that you want to have with you. It is big, it requires a lot of parts, and the worst part about it is that it needs a cord. So you always need to be next to some sort of electricity source when pumping, and it comes with a ton of parts that include tubing, valves, phalanges, you name it, and it's required for you to pump on the go. Since then, I have become wiser, and I now have hands-free pumps that require a few hours of charging, but they're great on the go, and they come with far fewer parts, and they're super easy to assemble. So back on our Indiana trip, which was about 4 weeks ago, I forgot one small little part for that pump, and I had to rush to Target thinking that they'd have the part in stock.
Spoiler, they didn't.
Yeah, I know, they didn't. And I had to buy an entire new pump setup, which set us back about $200. Now with the hands-free pump, it's much easier to travel.
To sum it up, pack light, restock smart, and simplify.
The less you carry, the less you stress.
Thanks for hanging out with Mike and Kate's Adventures. Like and subscribe for more parenting hacks and family fun.
And if you have your own hacks on how to best travel with a child or an infant, drop it in the comments. We love hearing from other parents.